All right, hey y'all, get in here, cause I got some tea for y'all. Now, this is just the craziest thing. I even time stamped it so y'all can go back and verify what I'm saying. You can't tell me that this lady ain't out her daggone mind. Now, I'm talking about Chrisean Rock's mother. Now, I told y'all that lady got some evil spirits dwelling in her. Now, I was looking at Z-Banger, because he bring a little something different to the table. I don't know, he might get the scoop a little earlier than most. I don't know. I just seem that he brings something different to the table in regards to what's going on in Chrisean's world. Now, hold on. Let me turn this down, because y'all know I don't know nothing about copyright. And I ain't trying to take nobody content. Now, the title of the video is Chrisean Rock's mother say that Taziki sold her soul to the devil. Now, what I got to say about that, Taziki, if you sold your soul to the devil, I'd rather mess with that devil than the devil that's in your mother. Because ain't no way I'm getting on anybody's social media and saying that about my child. And then right after that, said that God told her that he gonna have to take one of her children, and she okay with that. She okay with it. She is crazy. Now, see, this is the name of the video. It's 17 minutes. God damn. It's 7 seconds. That's crazy in itself. And didn't make it so bad. I timestamped when she said that, and it was 513. 13 being the death card, 5 the number of change. 7 is also the number of the star and the number of completion, representing the 7 chakras, a completion of a cycle. It's wild how that just came up there like that right there. 5 minutes and 13 seconds is what she said. That God told her that he gonna have to take one of them. Now she said that Chrisean got angels around her, but Taziki got the devil all around her. Now, I'm talking about this lady is damn delusional. Now, I think, I'm not sure where he get the little screensaver that he have on the screen, but she got like a little liquor bottle in her hand. That lady is out her daggone mind. Out her daggone mind. Her and the oldest sister, and it's so crazy because they're the oldest out that flock of madness. Now I'm gonna pull a little cards, and I just wanted to come in here and just say that rather briefly, and because remember, I think it was about the ending of last month, I kept pulling up on some energy in regards to somebody in their family being taken out. Now, I don't know if it's necessarily by, God. But some unforeseen circumstances. And the death card keep coming up in her reading. Because I don't know what's going on over there in that church. I'm telling you, that woman is under, she has some deep witchcraft about it. She even looked like it. I could smell the alcohol coming off her breath through the screen. I'm talking about, I don't know, I'm not sure what, I was just thinking about their bloodline. Now, some people think that all these kids is from the same person. You got conflicting stories in regards to that. You think that China has the only one that has a different father. I heard that the lady had 3 different baby daddies before Sean Malone even came in the picture. And it was Sean Malone that was messing with China. The mom gave the one she was on the slide screen with today a black eye for telling her that her man messed with her. That's a trauma bond. That's crazy. You don't think something wrong? You don't know? You don't see that something is wrong with your freaking mama, girl? Man, when I say this family is so messed up, it's crazy. It's just like, I just been thinking about Chrisean's upbringing and just the lack of home training alone, where you would have a parental figure to show you how to brush your teeth, comb your hair, wash your ass. She ain't had that. To be a lady, close your legs, cross your legs, That is crazy. Now, I'm not sure what I necessarily want to say. But let's just pull on the mom energy in regards to how she feel about her children in general. And anyone can come out, because I think it's the same across the board. I think she pin them all against each other. She's a beggar more than anything. Now, I even was looking at, I don't know if this was on the same video or if it was another one. It probably was on Kaya. I don't know. It has the little red logo in the thing. But anyway, Terrain was getting cash apps for her mom and not giving it to her. That was crazy in itself. But anyway, the mom I'm talking about the begging. It's like the mom and Chastity, it's like, I'm talking about they even look alike. Chastity looked like more like the mom than any of them. The begging between the two of them is just crazy. Oh, God. Ain't no shame. Yeah, 7 of Wands. And it's almost like a demon with 10 wands showing up right here. And I told you once before in one of my readings, it's the things that she see on social media. I think she even refrained from looking at some of the content when it comes to them, because it haunts her so bad. Yeah. And I don't care, if she can call herself trying to block out that trauma with alcohols and drugs, but it become more prevalent. It become more real. It become more haunting when she began to drink and do drugs. It's in her face. It's in her face. It's right in her face. Just the past. And this is all those cycles of trauma. And I'm telling you, that's her with those goggles on. And she see it, because this is her beneath the sea, the water, emotions. But wands, external conflict with all those bulbs flashing in her face. Anytime she tried to zap out with those psychedelics and things of that nature, yeah, it's all in your face. And she gonna sit up there and talk about she was there when the DNA test was done and this blue baby. We know that's a cotton picking lie. We don't know who baby that is. We don't know who Chrisean been laying up with. We don't know. You ain't gonna sit up there and tell me that she just saved herself for one man, because that's not the representation that she get. Why would Blue say that was all those people babies? You know, he would have narrowed it down to one other person probably. He ain't gonna sit up there and name a whole football field. Child, please. Because when he was out there cutting up, it's tit for tat. You can do it, and whatever you do, I can do better. Child, please. They was out there doing the same thing. Ain't no telling what they do when they get all hired up like that. I could just see the threesomes going on right now. There's the world card. And there's the family. Yeah. Now something is going on here with the strength card. But see? Right behind that. Now this is giving me buried secrets. This is Mummy. Their mom. But something is definitely coming full circle with them. I'm telling you, it got to happen before next year. It got to. Yeah. It got to. Something is coming full circle before next year. I'm not sure what it is. Now, I was just looking at a little bit of the stream that she had with Ray J. And he was asking someone online. You know, he was on the phone with them, you know, asking for Chrisean coming. I even think that was even staged, you know, where it would be online, you know, and it'll be all right with me. But then all of a sudden, nah, she can't come. It was just too quick. You know what I'm saying? And can you imagine, you know, if you even ever been in those type of situations where you feel shunned, you know, because a lot of people are noticing that she's looking a little depressed, and that's why she was missing in action, and she ran to Ray J, you know, somebody that's, you know, experienced the same kind of trauma as her, always being shunned and kicked out of places. And they got to be feel pretty bad to go to Ray J and still get kicked out when he get kicked out of everywhere. And I don't know what they up to. You know? And she just, this is stupid because she sit up there and say, because they didn't like the particular song that he was, what, W's in the chat or something like that right there, that they're not his friends. Girl! You need to learn how to shut up. You just digging a deeper hole for yourself when you don't have no room to talk. You don't have no friends. You ain't Ray J friend either. You're just using him. As a means to an end, as a means to get in. None of y'all don't have no friends. Ain't none of y'all friends to each other. Because you ain't a friend to yourself. Yeah. Now here's the pain. Look, and I told you it's something that's coming to life. We see it. This is the birthing process. And look what it's giving birth to. Demons. Trapped souls. Yeah, with the star behind it. I told you I'm getting something in regards to reincarnation here as well. And I don't... Lord have mercy. I don't know what it is. With the Queen of Cups right there. Which we know is Chrisean. Now, I'm not sure what the mother sign is, but you know. She is the common denominator in all of this. Because if we didn't know her, we wouldn't know them. They would have no relevance. But yeah. This is what's at the bottom of the deck. This is before as these things come full circle. The Three of Swords and the Devil. Now I want to pull from these. But we're still talking about the mama energy. Now this, oh, okay. This is the, oh. Now this is the, I can't say it. The Nautilus Princess. And the Fairy of the Divine Hand is here also. And this is intoxications, distorted view, and overindulgence. And this is the Mend the Broken Heart Fairy. Right here with the heart, which is the Three of Swords. That's crazy. But there's a lot of tears, a lot of pain. X marks the spot. Look at the X, which is giving me feminine energy, because the woman is the X chromosome, the man is the Y. Now I want to read a little bit on the net in regards to what this princess stands for, because you know the caption on the card says powerful personal growth. It made me look at the number on the card too, which is 41. But let me see. And at the bottom of the deck, I pay attention to things at the bottom of the deck, because, you know, I see this as things that are not yet seen and are to come up next. And it says time for change. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. And something in regard with the number 7, and it was so crazy that I mentioned that 177, because 7 is here and personal growth. With this 7 of Wands over here, it has something to do with this. But let me see something. I don't know. I just wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. It's like we, and I have to keep remembering that we're speaking about the mama right now. Now, off topic. A while ago, I did a reading on Cat Williams, and his bodyguard being unalive. If y'all want more on that, because there's something huge in that regard is coming out. Even him even touching his younger brother when they was young. I don't know if that's necessarily, true. Or with just kids being kids. I don't know. He acted like, I don't know. Listen. But anyway, it's something in that regards. Yeah. Going on. Now, I have always thought that Cat Williams was a little suspect. I even put it in that reading. Now, let me see. The power of the nuthless shell. Oh, so this is the shell. It's almost like... Now, the shells, in my opinion, are sometimes frequency sounds. Because if you put your ear to a shell, you can hear things. And being that it comes from the sea, it's close to the sea. You have clams in there and all that good jazz like that right there. But again, frequency sound, personal growth with the completion of something going on here. Now, we do understand that this is pushback. I don't know. I'm just getting a serious crash out from the mom. Because I was just talking about everything that she's viewing right now. Even in regards to the vision that her daughter has sold her soul to the devil. And that she can see angels around Chrisean. It's like she says she can see the demons and stuff around Taziki. This is giving me something that's mental that's going on. And even the shock in the eyes. Yeah, it's something about the eyes. You see? Even she got the eye right there covered. Look at that. And look at that. With the tears. This is even an eye, a portal. Full of water. Yeah. It's like it's time for something. Something new. And I think it's not even necessarily her learning something new, but we're going to learn something new in regards to this whole dynamic of what's going on with them. The mother. I can see a little bit more secrets coming out. It's something creepy as hell in regards to their bloodline. Now let me finish reading on this. Yes, see, if this shell represents change, evolution, symbolizing our ability to grow spiritually. And remember, there's a duality in everything. And just because these cards, of course they're going to give you the most, positive that you can actually go in the direction of. But sometimes you got to see the opposite of what they're saying as well in regards to the context of what we're learning or trying to tap into. Because remember, these are one of advice, one to encourage change, one to give you some confirmation in regards to the energy that you're dealing with. She can actually have the choice to pay attention to what's going on here. Her own crazy ass psychosis. And I'm not saying that Taziki hasn't sold her soul to the devil. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't understand how you don't see it in your own other daughter. And how she's sacrificing her child. I'm just going to only assume that Taziki ain't giving you no cotton picking money. That's all I see. Because I ain't never seen a family beg so much in all my cotton picking life. Yeah, something is definitely coming full circle. It's definitely. Yeah. Something in regards to her own drug use. The way she see things. Yeah, she need to bring it into balance with the number 2 right there. Yeah. Not to mention that 2 and 3 here is 25. Yeah. 36. 360 degree turn. Yeah. Something. Time for change. Something is about to take place, y'all. Trust it. Now let me see. Let me pull from my little baby cards. Yeah, 9 of Swords. I told you, her own freaking psychosis. This is what this card stands for. The 9 of Swords. The dreams, the visions, the craziness. Because I don't know what the hell they tapping into down here at that church. Yeah. 9 right here. Yeah. Something that she got to see. It's almost like she even prank. Like for you to say that, like what the hell was she tapping into when God told her that he got to take one? What was she saying? What was she doing? Was she just sitting there looking at TV and God just all of a sudden said, I got to take one of your kids? What the hell was she doing? What the hell was she doing? What? Look, it's 7 of Cups right here, which is the 7 deadly sins. Right here on personal growth. This is them cups. That's that shit she be drinking on. Whatever else it is that she be doing. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. That's the church. That's the church. That she need, that whatever that is in there, they telling her to do. I'm telling you, people, they have the wrong conception or concepts in regards to the Bible. Ace of Wands. Yeah. And it's right there on the World card. And remember that this is Moses' staff. This is the magician's staff. It's a spellcaster. It brings in tangible things, things that you can touch, people, places, and things. New beginnings. Right here next to this. And remember, this is spiritual warfare. And the devil does reward his minion. Just look at him running them up. But is it long lasting and sustainable? She gonna sit up there and say one of her kids got to be sacrificed? What the hell is going on? And you okay with it? I want y'all to go over there and look how okay she was with it. And she didn't say which one. And trying to act like, yeah, like she was excluded from that number. Bitch, you could, it could be you too. Here's the 9. Yeah. And 10, which indicating stress. You know? You need to be worried about this. There's boundaries need to be placed. I would say, Sazeki, if you're watching this, I would steer clear, very clear from their ass, and I'm understanding probably why you do. And you probably done cut off contact with Chrisean. Yeah. You know? Right here as we move to intoxications and things of that nature. And got the nerve to say Chrisean was talking to her, and when she was doing the concerts with Taziki, she felt drained. Wow. Now the Ten of Swords, and it fell out in reverse. And then, you know, this is not letting go. If it would have came out in a upright, I would have said that these changes would take place. But no, it's in the reverse. It's just holding on. And I told you, it's something in regards to her refraining from looking at content because it brings her a lot of pain. Yeah. 7 of Swords. Again, with the intoxications, the deception, the self-sabotaging. Yeah, 10 Pentacles. Right there on the 3 of Swords. Money. 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 Yeah. Until they decide to change. Their real view is skewed and messed up. I'm talking about it's so jacked up until it's crazy. Hold on, y'all. Alright. I had to step away for a minute, but I'm back. Alright, of course you didn't notice that, but anyway, the Two of Wands, it did come out, so I'm going to take it out. It fell out. I guess it want to be seen, it wants to be there. Yeah. The healing from heartache. And again, it's a choice. And remember, always look at these cards as recourse. You know, confirmation. A perspective. You know? Things to think about. Things that you can use to use as a catalyst for change. You know, it's not written in stone. You know? People feel one way one day and feeling another day. You know, the energy can change. It's nothing set in stone. But you have a choice here, and it's making me look at this card that's peeking out, and I want you to just see it. You see this? It's just making me look at it. And that's her. And look at the children. What the hell is that? It's spooky, because you can see that it's some type of altar. And it's 5 cups. It's pain. And that's what the hell she keep passing down. But it came from her mother. That family is crazy. And they walk around here in white dresses like they pure. Always talking about Jesus and the fucking devil. Don't nobody see that shit as weird? Y'all was talking about God is good, and so much hell that going on in y'all life. That shit is crazy as hell to me. What's good about that? What's good about anything that you're going through? Yeah. And I see her receiving a lot of pain in regards to finances, money. Yeah. I don't know. It could be a lot going on in regards to some of these bodies that Chrisean got. Now, the mother was also saying something in regards to Zeke bragging about this rapper that she's with now that's bigger than Blueface. It seems the mother has a great fondness for Blueface. You know. She think that him and Chrisean is destined to be. But I already told y'all that rapper is code for drug dealer. That's what they do. That's how they make their money. Ain't nobody buying no damn music like that right there. They all some way or another tapped into some type of game. They gotta check in and all this shit when they go on tours and stuff like that right there. It's weird. Like, who wanna be a part of that? And I even seen a video talking about why Michael Jackson didn't have to check in. Like, who the hell these people think they is where you got to check in? That's the type of stuff that y'all on. That gang stuff. I gotta check in if I go on tour with a gang. What the hell? Here's the Hierophant right here. Yeah. And this is the church in her case, which is the same as a cult. It's in a different format. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah, this ain't the emperor. Yeah, there you go. And there it is, the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups, again, is fantasy, illusion. You know, it's psychosis. It's the cup. It's the fish out of the cup. Now, she could have been dreaming about fish. Or the sacrifice. Babies. Children. Seven of Wands. Yeah, something shocking. It's making me pay attention to these blue gloves on her hand. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But I do see some type of offering as we move to this. Because the Page of Cups is a child. It's intuition. It's fantasy. It's illusion. It's new. And this card indicates some type of personal growth. And it could be a psychosis. Elevating. Yeah, she is of age and she done did a lot of things. I don't know what the hell going on with it. Right here with the confusion cups. And choices. relationships. It's like, I don't know, China is crazy as hell. How would you sit up there and think it's okay for your mom at her age, how brittle she is, to go in a ring with somebody and fight? If anything, I'll fight the battle for my mom. I'm not gonna put her in the ring. Yeah. Shit crazy, yo. Yeah, it's crazy. Temperance right here under the 7 deadly sins. It's crazy. But personal growth, there's no temperance in her mind. It's psychotic. It's time to liberate yourself. It's time for her to liberate herself. Set herself free. Yeah. You can't make it. You can't make it up. Didn't I say that this was the magic fucking wand? Did I say it was not the magic wand? With the high priestess. Oh my God. 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 Now we want to keep an eye out for new churches and stuff like that right there. New affiliations with different types of pastors and shit like that. When it comes to terrain and the mall. I mean, Chrisean may make an appearance here and there in these churches, but she ain't staying up in there. But something's going on right here. And again, I'll tell you, we don't know what be going on behind the scene, but this is some creepy ass shit. Because I want to know where she was when the devil, when God told her that he finna take one of your kids. What the hell, Leonte? The fairy of the divine hand. Right here with this tent. Now let's just look it up. Just to see what it means just a little bit more. Okay, because it's right here, you know, and it's also giving me that one eye symbolism. And it's the number 2, which is the high priestess. Number 2 right here. But it's Maya energy. You know, it can go either way. I told you, it's duality and everything. And they use all our, just, yeah, let me just see what this is on a deeper level. I don't have the book to this, so I have to look it up. Temu special. Don't hate. Just listen. It's a third of the price. Now let me see. Oh, so this card suggests that you be honest. Now let me see. Wait a minute. Come on, hold on. Okay, the fairy of the divine hand wants you to be honest and acknowledge any of the following. Are you overindulging in something, ignoring something, numbing something? If so, this particular fairy is urging one to look closer to the situation and to figure out how to extract yourself from not so good situations, or better yet, what needs to be fixed, confront, face it, regulate the past. You know, right here, and I told you, you can see the pain. You know, it's piercing. She even looking at stuff online. Now, this actually even says something in regards to the technology and gadgets. You know, the age of Aquarius. It's right here. And I told you, she can't face it. I bet you she refrained from looking at it. Yeah. Things that's being said about the family. Now, maybe, you know, she'll look at something that's, you know, promoting something good about Chrisean, but that hasn't been of lately. Yeah. She don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. She created that. Yeah. It's so crazy. I just want y'all to just look at the world card with the magician's wand with the magician. You can't tell me. Yeah, but something's coming. Now where's the card at? The devil. Damn. Right there on that. Wow. And there's the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups that we're seeing over here. That. Oh, this is the Six of Cups. But this is the past. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's a cup over here. Is that the sacrifice? Because there's 4 cups right here and a cup right there, and there's one back there. Is that, you know how you sacrifice something to the altar? To Moloch? You know? That's who they sacrificing it to, because it ain't the Baphomet. You know, everybody think the Baphomet is the bad one, but it's Moloch. That brass bull. That's the one that eat children. Yeah. As I say that with the strength card. Look, let me show you. 1:17 on the clock. Wow. Let me see. Moloch. If it's going to understand my voice. I know a lot of times it don't. Moloch, the brass bull. Let me see. So. I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to spell it, y'all. Yeah, I don't know how to spell it. Let me see. But anyway, it's a brass bull. and the brass bull has an opening on it, and you actually put the sacrifice in. And I'm sure some of you are aware of what I'm talking about. But anyway, this card keeps showing up, and there's the 9, and it's deception. It's, and at the crossroad is where deals are made. It's life and death, and it's associated with deception, because you can get 7 or 9 swords in a multitude of ways, but it's laced with the 7 of swords, was this deceit. And there you go, the Hierophant on the 2 of Wands. Yeah, and you see, somebody's paying somebody to do something, and they're about to carry it out. It's paying somebody to do something. Gifts, the devil. Right here with the Hierophant. And it's so crazy. I just seen a video the other day in regards to the rapture. And somebody had dismembered one of their arms because, that's one of the passages in the Bible. You don't want to go to heaven, with sins on you and stuff like that right there. And I'm telling you, these people is losing their freaking minds out here. Y'all pay attention. I know it sounds outlandish, doesn't it? But I'm telling you, you gotta go over there and watch the video. The lady said she's seen it. Angels around Chrisean. I didn't say it. She said it. That's the message.